guys, welcome back to Street Feed. We in Baku, Azerbaijan. Today I'm gonna take you on the breakfast tour you've never seen before. Now, let's get to it. Now, if you visit Baku, Azerbaijan, you would get something like this for breakfast. It's a big Turkish influence, and this is what you get pretty much breakfast for two people, $10 each. This is why I love Azerbaijan so much. You get to try it all. So this is the set, classic breakfast set for the breakfast. So it's gonna be for two people, and this is gonna be about 20 bucks. Now we have a freshly squeezed juice. This is orange juice. Now we have some black tea. Cheers! I absolutely love Azerbaijani tea. Me and my video guy are just having a blast. When you're in Azerbaijan, usually we have a plenty variety of different breakfasts. So this is more of a Turkish style breakfast, and Azerbaijan is very much influenced with the Turkey culture as well, and they're very proud of it. Day, you guys, melted cheese cooked in an incredibly hot oven. I'm going to take that middle piece because that is extremely rich with some cheese. Now let's go for it. The dough is so cloudy, like it's so soft and cheesy, and this is mozzarella cheese. So this is basically called Turkish pizza. You have different flavors at P-Day, so you can fill it up with some beef and all kinds of different fillings and grains, but right now we just have it with simply cheese. Nice, slightly salty, very simple and so delicious, very homey and cozy dish. Sure, Azerbaijani traditional cottage cheese. We have two versions of cottage cheese here on the table. We have the plain one, our classic one that we eat. Usually, US cottage cheese is a bit watery and wet. Now, this one is a bit dry and plain. They're very rich in calcium, so it's so good for your bones and overall health. And this is traditional Azerbaijani cottage cheese. And like you see, it's a bit softer consistency. And the waiter told me that the Azerbaijani cottage cheese is slightly sweet. Let's check it out. Oh, not sweet at all. Very sour. Wow, incredibly like a whipped, kind of like a cream cheese. Tastes like a cream cheese. It's very fluffy, but so much tastes like a cream cheese. Two more different kinds of milk dishes, dishes that made out of milk. This is, I think, this is a sour cream, but let's try it. Oh my. This was a lot of sour cream. Very creamy, now so liquidy. Oh my god. Very creamy, very fatty too. This sour cream was pretty nice. It was very fatty, just like you eat like a homemade out of the village. So good. I'm actually gonna dip my piece of bread and have myself one more bite. That's good. Now let's check this one out. What is that? I want to know. That looks like a cheese, traditional Azerbaijani cheese, but no, that is a lot again. I think this is khatır. This is the Azerbaijani, again, one of the sour cream varieties. Oh, this is also creamy. Tastes like a cream cheese again. That's a lot of milky products, a lot of dairy for today. Now let's move on to the next dishes here. We have some eggs. This is shakshuka, traditional Azerbaijani omelet. Now it's made with tomatoes and mixed with some eggs. Time for some shakshuka. Let's do this. Incredible. A bit salty for me, but oh my god, eggs with tomatoes is so bomb. It's like a wet omelet, I'll tell you, but so good. The tomatoes add a little bit of acidity into the mixture with some eggs, so plain eggs like an omelet becomes a bit more richer and full of that juice from the tomatoes. It's a fried layered roll, and I think it has some of the cottage cheese in there, and it's basically kind of like an Asian fried egg roll, but this is Azerbaijani version. Did you guys hear that? It was very, very crunchy. Wow, I didn't know that they have so much milk-based variety of different dishes. One more omelet. Looks like a lot of greens in here. They told me that they have some mint, some dill, some parsley. Let's just go for it. It has some coriander in there as well, it said. Yes, I can taste a lot of fresh and sour greens. It's good to experience this once in a while. It is a lot of food. I have no idea how Azerbaijani people do that. I guess you eat the breakfast and you're good for the rest of the day. You feel like super charged up and you don't need to eat anything until like dinner. Oh, I can see we have some fries, which is good. I miss some French fries. Pretty good. What I really love about Azerbaijani breakfast is that they serve some sausages, and sausages are so delicious. Most of the sausages here are halal. Like they don't really serve much pork. So most of them are made out of beef, chicken. Now we also have a couple versions of different spreads. We have a chocolate spread. Tastes like Nutella. But it's a lot of Nutella if they serve it for breakfast, just like this. I mean, $20 for all this set. This is incredible. For amount of breakfast that fills your table, the whole table up, this is just an amazing price for 2 people. Now, Alex, you definitely should try this. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Let me put it on your plate.
Thank you.
Try it. This is so delicious. Have you ever tried it before?
No, I didn't. It's my first time.
This is funny because you live here and you've never had it before.
It's tasty.
It's good? Do you eat cheese usually? Yeah? All right, they served the bread for us. Now we have different types of bread. They totally forgot, but it's fine. We have some homemade Azerbaijani traditional bread, and of course some simit. This is Turkish and Azerbaijani, in that case, bagel. It's full of sesame seeds, which gives it incredibly rich amount of flavor. The sesame seeds are so toasty. Nice and crunchy. Now let's add this chocolate paste. Very sweet, extra sweet. I do want to taste this jam. This jam is actually made out of figs. This is like a whole thing. Azerbaijan is so good with jam making recipes. They have even the walnut jam recipe, and this is fig jam. Isn't that amazing? That was so good. So good. Tasted very soft. Oh my goodness. And we also have some honey here as well. Now, would you look at that? The abundance of different ingredients and the variety of so much different kinds of dishes. Two people are gonna get so fired up finishing this breakfast, and we have some donuts and some eggs as well. I'm already slightly full, and we still have so much more to go, you guys. And yes, I eat absolutely everything in here, and we also have some ayva, which is apple slash kind of like pear fruit. This is also a jam. Oh, so much varieties. And condensed milk. This is condensed milk. Oh my goodness, one more cheese variety. Would you look at that? We are actually gonna try this cheese bite. So good. I'm glad they have so much bread for us to give yourself a break from all this burst of flavor. Well, this is it for the breakfast today, set for two people for $20. And this restaurant called HR Iskandar, right in the middle of Narimana Park in Baku, Azerbaijan. So if you're ever here, come check it out and walk off your breakfast while you're here. Stay tuned, you guys. We have the most expensive breakfast in Azerbaijan upcoming next. We are at another spot for breakfast, and we're having the most expensive breakfast we can find in Baku, Azerbaijan. It's going to be this restaurant. It's called Ruby 360. You can see the whole city. It's going to be an amazing view with an amazing breakfast, I'm pretty sure, you guys. Let's go! Would you look at this? It looks like a lot. We are having the most expensive breakfast here in Baku. Traditional breakfast here considered the most important meal of the day. You get a lot of different dishes, a little bit of everything. You don't have to finish everything if you don't want to, but you can taste whatever you like, and it's gonna be a meal for two people today. Now we have butter. Look at this. We have a huge amount of butter for two people. I don't think people can finish that. Now we have some cottage cheese here and just a perfect portion of some honey. And then we have, this is called halva. I'm not sure if you guys heard about it. Halva is made out of sunflower seeds, and it's very, very sweet. It's like a dessert. Wow, this halva was nice, sandy, crunchy texture, pretty sweet. I absolutely loved it. Now there is a delicious, obviously black Azerbaijani tea, usually served in a glass. Wow, this is truly heaven. It's so good. Just drinking tea that usually served like this classically to you in Baku. This is a whole another different experience, meeting, gathering, get together. Cup of tea unites people. Look at this. The table is so full, and we have some more pancakes, and they actually cut on the outside. I've never seen the pancakes, the pancake corners been separated from the pancake. Very interesting setup, and I do love that they have some red currants. This is big on vitamin C, one of the richest berries with vitamin C amount. Traditional Azerbaijani national omelette for breakfast. If you ask an Azerbaijani person to make you a breakfast, expect some eggs and tomatoes for your serving. Definitely has lots of tomatoes. I feel like even more than the egg itself. Oh, but the acidity of tomatoes with egg is just such an amazing recipe. So delicious and very refreshing. So much veggies in this dish and packed with protein. Woohoo! Let's do this. We have this dish warmed up for us because I wanted to show you how we are gonna do this. So we have some cheese, some corn flour, butter. Just gonna eat it with the Azerbaijani bagel. This is simit, full of sesame seeds. It's nice and toasty. Can I put it on top of the simit? Let's do this. Ooh, çok seviyorum. Wow, that was so good. Very nice. Would you look at this egg? It's nice and jiggly. This is my favorite type of egg when it's cooked, and especially when it's on top of the bread, just like the Benedict that I love. Plus salmon is amazing combination. Oh, that is just lovely. Let's give it a bite. Egg Benedict, 9 out of 10. Very good. Salmon is absolutely fresh, nice and salty, and the egg cooked just perfectly, plus this running egg yolk. Now let's just break it down in 2 pieces. Oh, we got some greens in there as well. I feel like this dish on its own is very fulfilling for the morning. Just check it out, these pancakes, nice and fluffy. I'm just gonna break it down. Looks like a fried dough and very fluffy. Ooh, some sugar. Let's do it. Amazing. Fried dough is delicious. Not as light texture like we have in US. Not too sweet again. Reminds me of borsuk, like a fried dough that we eat in Central Asia, in Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan and Kyrgyzstan. This is something between American donuts and something between Central Asian, like Turkic nations, that they have fried dough in their recipes. So good. Again, very subtle on sweetness. Not too sweet is the best compliment you can get for dessert. A regular 2 eggs, sunny side up. And I'm just gonna go in with my fork this way. I'm just gonna go a little bit of egg yolk, a little bit of egg whites, and some spices on top. Eggs, 10 out of 10. I think it's missing some of the sausage. Usually sausage goes together with an egg. Much better. Talking about sausages, so we have different types of serving and varieties for the meats. Whatever you want. Some people like to stick with the sweets and desserts, some halva, fig jam, olives. Some people just like to stick with some meaty varieties for breakfast. Now we have different type of salami. Not sure what it is. We have a white meat. It looks like a chicken breast or some turkey. Now, what do we have here? This is traditional blinchik. So this is a thin pancake. Crepe itself is very delicious. Now, the filling, the stuffing is nice and soft and very yogurty, at the same time creamy flavor. Not too sweet, just subtle sweetness to it. And that's a lot for me. I'm just trying it a little bit of everything before I decide what I want to stick with for my breakfast. Now we got some beautiful looking pancakes with cut out outer corners from it, so we have only central parts. We covered in some chocolate syrup and some currants on top of it. Now we have some local strawberries. These strawberries are just like Japanese hairy berries we have in California, are so organic and kind of tiny looking like. Wow, they taste so good. These strawberries are just a paradise. Let's go for the pancake. Wow, just look at this currant. Reminds me of American breakfast. Pretty sweet. But these strawberries though, so good. I truly miss eating currants, and this part of the world has a lot of currants. I usually, every time I see Whole Foods are selling currants, I'm the first person to buy it because these type of berries are just incredibly rich in amount of antioxidants, vitamins, and it's just so good. Dry fig, all kinds of different figs are here. Well, I feel like to finish this breakfast, to take care of this, it will take about 2.5 hours. I'll be staying here and just try to enjoy everything as much as I can. And this breakfast costs us 110 manats, which are $64.71 in dollars. This is the most expensive breakfast in Baku, Azerbaijan. You guys, still pretty amazing price. Very good for so much food. What do you guys think? Would you spend 110 manats, $64 here in Baku with so much food? Let me guys know in the comments. Much love to you. I'll see you in the next video.